What if the struggles of Sigma women are actually shaping them for greatness? Think about that for a second. Every challenge, every hurdle, every test you face, what if it's all part of the bigger picture? Sigma women, you know who you are. Independent, strong, and often misunderstood. You're not just going through life. You're walking a path uniquely your own. Unlike the alpha or beta, you don't seek validation from others. Your power comes from within. But here's the thing. It often feels like the universe keeps testing you before granting that breakthrough moment, right? It's like there's a never-ending series of obstacles in your way. But why? Well, today, we're diving into why God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, keeps putting Sigma women to the test before elevating them. And let me tell you, these tests, they're not random. They're shaping you into the force you were always meant to be. Let's be real for a second. Sigma women face a whole different kind of struggle. Society doesn't get you. They're quick to label you as cold or unapproachable, just because you're not out there chasing attention. You prefer your own space, your own world, but in doing so, you sometimes feel isolated. You're a diamond in the rough, but it feels like no one can see your brilliance. And then there's the constant pressure to fit into the molds that society has made for women. Molds that don't even come close to who you are. It's exhausting, right? But that's where the tests come in. So here's the deal. God doesn't give challenges without a reason. If you're feeling tested, it means you're being shaped for something bigger. Here are some reasons why you're going through what you're going through and how it's all part of your preparation for greatness. You're being prepared for greatness. Every struggle you face is molding you into the woman you were born to be. It's easy to look at challenges and feel defeated or frustrated, especially when it feels like you're constantly running into roadblocks. But here's the truth. Every test, every obstacle, every difficult moment you face is part of a bigger plan. These challenges are not here to break you. They're not trying to push you into giving up or forcing you to quit. Instead, they're designed to make you stronger, more resilient, and more focused. Life isn't always easy, and as a Sigma woman, you know this better than anyone. You're not the kind of person to take the easy route. You take the path that challenges you, that forces you to grow, and that brings out the best in you. Every time you face hardship, you learn something new. Maybe it's about your own strength, your ability to adapt, or your willpower to keep going when the world around you says stop. These lessons are shaping you into the woman you need to be for the future that awaits you. What you're learning today will help you conquer tomorrow. The resilience you're building now is going to be the foundation for all the successes that are coming your way. The focus you're developing will guide your every move as you rise higher, and the strength you're cultivating, that will carry you through the toughest times. Think about it. You're not just getting by, you're being prepared. Every single moment that feels like a struggle is a step toward your greatness. So, when you feel like things are too tough or you're questioning if you can make it, remember this. You're in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. You're evolving, you're learning, and every challenge you face is pushing you closer to the life you're destined for. Embrace the struggle, trust in the process, and know that all of this is leading to a place where you're stronger, more resilient, and ready for greatness. If this resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Patience is your secret weapon. God knows you're not rushing to the top. You understand that true greatness doesn't come overnight. Unlike others who are focused on getting instant results, you know that lasting success requires time, effort, and steady growth. Your patience is not about waiting idly. It's about trusting the process and knowing that everything unfolds in its own time. While others may be scrambling for immediate success, seeking shortcuts, and chasing fleeting moments of recognition, you're quietly building something far more powerful. You're not in a race, and you're not trying to prove yourself to anyone. Instead, you're focused on creating a solid foundation, knowing that true success is built on consistency, discipline, and long-term vision. The test? The journey that demands patience. It's easy to get frustrated when things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like, but the journey you're on is far more valuable than any instant gratification. You're building something that will last, something that will withstand the tests of time. While others might burn out or fade away after the initial spark, your patience ensures that your rise is steady and sustainable. Every step you take is measured, every decision is calculated, and every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. That's what sets you apart. Your patience allows you to see beyond the immediate, beyond the hurdles in front of you. You're able to focus on the bigger picture, the life and success that will come as a result of your hard work and dedication. And when your time comes, when the world finally sees what you've been building all along, it will be clear that it wasn't luck or quick success that got you there. It was your patience, your ability to stick with your vision, and your unwavering commitment to your journey. So, continue to trust in the process. Your patience is not a weakness, it's your greatest strength. Keep building, keep growing, and know that your time will come when the world is ready for what you've been quietly preparing. Resilience is your superpower. You fall, you rise, over and over again. Life isn't always a straight path, and you know that better than anyone. Sometimes things don't go the way you expect. Sometimes you stumble. Sometimes you're knocked down. It's easy to get discouraged when life hits you with one challenge after another, and the world seems to throw obstacles at you just when you think you're getting ahead. But here's the difference between you and many others. You don't stay down. You rise. Every time. It doesn't matter how hard you fall or how long it takes. You find the strength to pick yourself up and keep going. That's the true power of resilience. When things get tough, you don't quit. You might feel down at times, you might question yourself, but you refuse to stay in that place of defeat. God's testing your ability to bounce back because He knows something powerful about you. You're not someone who folds under pressure. Your resilience is your secret weapon, your superpower. When others would give up or throw in the towel, you keep going. You find new ways to push forward, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. And with every setback, you grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. The more you rise after every fall, the more unshakable you become. This resilience doesn't just help you survive, it's what makes you thrive. It's what allows you to turn every struggle into an opportunity for growth. It's what makes you a force to be reckoned with. People may see your journey as a series of challenges, but what they don't see is the power you're building within yourself. You're becoming unstoppable. The beauty of resilience is that it doesn't just help you in the moment, it shapes who you are in the long term. You become someone who is not easily shaken, someone who can endure the toughest times and come out stronger on the other side. So, keep going, keep rising, because your resilience is the thing that will carry you through when everything else fails. You've been through so much already, and yet you're still standing. That's not by accident, it's your superpower. Your independence is your strength. You don't follow the crowd, you make your own way. From the start, you've never been one to just follow the popular trends or do what everyone else is doing. You've always trusted your own judgment, your own vision, and your own instincts. That can be tough sometimes, especially when society pressures you to conform. But here's the beauty of it. Your independence is your greatest strength. While others may seek validation from the crowd, you've chosen to stand firm on your own. It's not always the easiest path, but it's the one that will ultimately lead you to greatness. Your independence sets you apart from the rest. It gives you the freedom to live life on your terms, to make decisions based on your own values, and to create your own destiny. This self-reliance isn't just about doing things alone. It's about the quiet power of trusting yourself enough to take the road less traveled. God is testing your self-reliance because He knows this. When you rise, you will rise on your own terms. There's no need for validation or approval from others because you've built a foundation that's completely your own. This test may feel isolating at times. You may wonder if you're missing out by not following the crowd, but what you're really gaining is the ultimate freedom, the ability to chart your own course without being swayed by outside influences. This path might take longer, and there may be times when you feel like you're walking alone. But your independence ensures that when you finally rise, you won't need anyone to prop you up. Your strength will come from within, and that's what will carry you through even the most challenging moments. The world may not always understand your need for solitude or the way you choose to do things on your own, but it's this very independence that will make you unstoppable. You're building a life based on your own choices, your own voice, and your own vision. And when you rise to greatness, it will be on your terms, not anyone else's. So, embrace it. Own your independence. Trust in your ability to navigate this world alone because, in the end, it's this self-reliance that will take you places you never imagined. If you've felt the power of resilience in your own life, show some love by liking this video and sharing your thoughts in the comments. You're becoming unstoppable, Sigma. Women aren't just survivors, they're thrivers. You've always known that surviving the challenges of life isn't enough. You're not here to just get by or merely exist. You're here to thrive, to rise above every obstacle, and to reach your full potential. Each test you face, every trial that comes your way, is preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. These tests aren't meant to break you, they're showing you just how unstoppable you can become. When you're faced with difficulties, you don't shrink back in fear or let them define you. Instead, you rise, you adapt, and you learn. Every setback, every moment of doubt, every time you question your own strength, is actually building the unshakable foundation for the empire you're destined to create. Life might knock you down, but it can't keep you there. That's the power of a Sigma woman. You're building resilience with every challenge, turning every hurdle into a stepping stone towards your future. You're not just bouncing back, you're coming back stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. People may not see it now, but you are becoming a force to be reckoned with. Your ability to keep going, even when things seem impossible, is what makes you unstoppable. The struggles you face are not roadblocks. They are lessons that are helping you grow and shape the life you want. They're teaching you how to handle pressure, how to stay focused on your goals, and how to never give up, no matter what. Each time you pick yourself up, you're becoming more powerful. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to it. And you, Sigma woman, respond with strength, grace, and an unyielding determination to keep moving forward. You are not just a survivor, you are a creator, a builder, a woman who refuses to be stopped. And when you look back on this journey, you'll see that all those challenges were just the fuel that pushed you closer to greatness. You're unstoppable, and nothing can stand in your way. If you feel unstoppable, hit that like button and let us know how you've powered through the toughest moments in your life. You're learning to trust yourself. You know what it's like to be the lone wolf. You've often walked alone, choosing your own path while others followed the crowd. It's not always easy, but you've learned to rely on your own judgment and instincts. At times, it can feel isolating, especially when others around you don't understand your choices or your way of thinking. But here's the truth. Those moments of solitude have been shaping something incredible inside you: your ability to trust yourself. The tests you face are teaching you one fundamental lesson: trust yourself. Every challenge, every difficult decision is an opportunity to lean into your own wisdom and intuition. Your instincts are not to be ignored or doubted. They are there to guide you, to show you the way, even when the path is unclear. It might take time, and there might be moments of uncertainty, but your inner knowing is a powerful compass. God is pushing you to trust that inner voice, to believe in your own power and judgment. It's easy to second-guess yourself or seek reassurance from others, but the truth is, your instincts have been guiding you all along. The more you lean into them, the more you'll realize just how much they shape your success and guide you toward your highest potential. Your decisions, your choices, your unique perspective, they matter. You don't need to look to others for validation or approval. You've got everything you need inside you. Every time you trust yourself, you build more confidence and strength. It's this trust that will carry you through the hardest moments and help you make the right decisions when the stakes are high. You've been given the gift of self-reliance, and now it's time to fully embrace it. Every test you face is a reminder that you are capable, that you can handle whatever comes your way, and that you have the wisdom to succeed. So, don't hesitate. Trust yourself. Trust your decisions. Trust your instincts. They will guide you to where you're meant to go, and in the end, they will lead you to the greatness you're destined for. You're gaining perspective. It's not just about what's happening right now. You know that life is a series of moments, and each one is teaching you something new. Every struggle, every challenge you face offers you a chance to see things in a different light. The pressure, the setbacks, the tough times, they're not just obstacles to get through. They're opportunities to change the way you see yourself, others, and the world around you. The struggles you face are reshaping your perspective, helping you grow into someone who can see beyond the surface, who understands the deeper layers of life. You're gaining clarity. You're learning that things aren't always as they seem, and that everything you face has a lesson wrapped in it. This wisdom is not something that comes instantly, but with every challenge you overcome, you gain a new layer of understanding. You start to see yourself in a more empowered light, no longer defined by the limitations others may place on you. You recognize your own strength, your own worth, and the power you hold to shape your life. Your perception of others also changes. You begin to understand that everyone is on their own journey, and just because someone doesn't understand you or your path doesn't mean you're wrong. It simply means they're not yet on the same wavelength. This understanding brings empathy, and with it, the ability to navigate relationships with more grace and wisdom. But the real power comes in the way you begin to see the world. You stop viewing the world as a series of obstacles and start seeing it as a place full of opportunities, challenges that are meant to help you grow, and lessons that are there to teach you something valuable. This shift in perspective is what gives you the wisdom to move forward with clarity and confidence. It's the foundation of your power as you rise. You'll no longer be bogged down by doubts or uncertainties, because you'll be equipped with the wisdom to make informed decisions, to move with purpose, and to see the world with a clearer, more focused vision. The struggles you face are helping you build that vision, and it's this perspective that will allow you to rise higher than you ever thought possible. You're being elevated for the bigger picture. Here's the real kicker. All these tests, they're not just about you. The challenges you face, the obstacles that seem so hard to overcome, aren't merely stepping stones for your personal success. They are shaping you for something far bigger, something that will extend beyond your own life. The struggles you're enduring now are part of a bigger picture, one that involves the future, not just your own, but the future of others. You're being elevated, not just for your own success, but for the success of other women who will look to you as proof that it's possible. Your journey, every single test you pass, is a beacon of hope for those who feel like they're too small, too invisible, or too weak to succeed. As you rise, you'll become a symbol of what's possible when you trust in yourself, embrace your strength, and face life's challenges with resilience. You're not just going through these experiences for your own growth. You're being prepared to lead, to inspire, and to uplift other women who are watching you. They'll look at your journey and see themselves in it. They'll see that if you can make it through the fire, so can they. And that's the true power of your elevation. It's not just about the rewards you'll reap. It's about the legacy you'll leave behind, the ripple effect you'll create, and the lives you'll touch. You're building something that's far more meaningful than personal achievement. You're becoming a role model, a trailblazer, and a source of strength for other women who need someone to look up to. Your success won't just change your life, it will change the lives of others who will be empowered by your story. So as you face each test, remember that it's not just about where you're headed, but who you're helping along the way. Your elevation is part of a much bigger mission, one that's destined to leave a lasting impact on the world and inspire generations of women to rise to their own greatness. Let me share a quick story. A woman who was constantly told she wasn't good enough, who, despite the odds, kept going, kept pushing, kept building. She was constantly faced with rejection, with people telling her that she wasn't smart enough, talented enough, or strong enough to make it. But she refused to believe that. Despite the criticisms, the doubts, and the hurdles, she kept going. She didn't stop when things got hard. She didn't let the world's negativity define her. Instead, she took those setbacks and used them as fuel. She turned every no into a lesson, every failure into an opportunity to improve. Over time, that woman became a leader, an inspiration, someone whose story changed lives. She became someone who others looked up to, admired, and respected. Her story wasn't one of instant success, but of relentless perseverance. She didn't get there by playing it safe. She didn't get there by waiting for the right moment. She got there by embracing the tests, learning from them, and rising higher each time. Each challenge she faced only made her more determined. Each moment of doubt fueled her resolve to prove herself. And when the world doubted her, she believed in herself even more. She worked harder, smarter, and stronger. She didn't let the weight of others' opinions hold her back. She didn't give up on her dreams. Instead, she rose above it all and achieved success in her own terms. She built something from nothing. She created her own path, and she became a beacon of hope for others. That woman, she's you. It's you who faces the world with a quiet strength. It's you who refuses to bow down to adversity. It's you who sees setbacks not as obstacles, but as lessons on the road to greatness. Every time you face a challenge, you get stronger. Every time you fall, you rise even higher. And in the process, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the lives of those around you. You're showing other women what's possible when you trust yourself, when you believe in your strength, and when you push through no matter what. Do you see your struggles as lessons? Like this video if you agree, and drop a comment on how your perspective has shifted. The legacy of a Sigma woman isn't just about personal success, it's about paving the way for others. The success you achieve is not just yours, it belongs to everyone who sees you as a role model, who sees your struggle and triumph and believes that if you can do it, so can they. Your strength, your resilience, your journey, it matters. Everything you go through, everything you overcome, becomes a part of the story you leave behind. And that story is one of inspiration, one that will spark something inside other women who are also facing their own struggles. Your legacy is one that will live on, not just in your own achievements, but in the countless lives you touch along the way. You are setting a new standard for what it means to be a woman of power. You are redefining what success looks like. You're showing the world that being powerful doesn't mean being loud or demanding attention. It means standing firm in your truth, following your path, and showing up every single day as your best self. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you are. Your strength comes from within, and that's what makes you truly powerful. The impact you make will be felt for generations to come. You are a role model, whether you realize it or not. Every step you take, every decision you make, is being watched by others who are looking for guidance, for inspiration, for proof that it's possible to rise above it all. Your story will inspire other women to embrace their own Sigma traits. They will see your independence, your resilience, and your strength, and they'll be empowered to embrace those same qualities in themselves. You'll show them that they don't need to follow anyone else's path. They can create their own. They can be independent, they can be strong, and they can rise to greatness, just like you. You'll empower them to embrace their unique journey, to trust their own instincts, and to never give up, no matter how hard it gets. You're not just building your own success. You're building a foundation for other women to build their own success on. You are creating a ripple effect that will continue long after you've reached your own goals. Your legacy will be one of empowerment, of showing other women that they are capable of anything, just as you have shown yourself. Here's the thing. The world needs more Sigma women who stand firm in who they are. There are too many women out there who are hiding their true power because they're afraid of what others might think. They're conforming to society's expectations and not embracing their full potential. The world needs women like you, women who aren't afraid to stand alone when necessary, who aren't afraid to make their own path, and who aren't afraid to show the world what they're made of. Your uniqueness is your strength, and the world needs that. Embrace your uniqueness. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're too much or not enough. The world needs women who are unapologetically themselves, who aren't afraid to be bold, to be different, to be true to who they are. So many women hide behind a mask, trying to fit in or trying to please others. But you've learned that the only way to live fully is to embrace who you truly are, to step into your own power, and to never apologize for it. The world needs more women who are not afraid to be seen, to take up space, and to make a difference. You are that woman. When you fully embrace your inner Sigma, you unlock your power. You unlock a strength that no one can take away from you. You unlock the ability to create the life you want, to build the future you dream of, and to inspire others to do the same. And let me tell you, there's no stopping you. You're unstoppable when you embrace who you are. There's nothing that can stand in your way. You've got everything you need inside you. All you have to do is trust it, lean into it, and use it to create the life you deserve. So, don't hold back. Don't shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable. Don't dim your light to make others feel better about themselves. Embrace your power, embrace your strength, embrace your inner Sigma. The world is waiting for you to show up and shine, and when you do, there's nothing that can hold you back. So, Sigma women, it's time to rise. It's time to stand tall, to embrace the power that's been inside you all along. Embrace the tests, embrace the struggle, because it's not here to break you, it's here to build you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to rise higher. You are being prepared for greatness, for a life of purpose, and for a legacy that will inspire others for years to come. Take a moment and think about how far you've come. Look back at the challenges you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome, and the strength you've built along the way. Now, imagine how far you can go. Imagine what you can achieve when you continue to trust yourself, embrace your journey, and keep rising above the challenges that come your way. The sky's the limit for you. If you feel inspired, share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about what it means to be a Sigma woman and how we can support each other in this journey. Share your story, your struggles, your triumphs, and let's create a community of powerful, unstoppable women who rise together. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more empowerment and insights on living life as a Sigma female. You've got this, Sigma woman. Keep rising, keep thriving. The world is yours.